And ordinarily you see us on this station at 9:30 on Saturdays. But we want to talk a little bit more about a particular subject, and that's mail in voting. So I'll be giving you a little introduction now, and then later we'll be doing an interview with Pat Bryant here in Louisiana, a social justice advocate. So, here in Louisiana, our Secretary of State is Kyle Ardwin, and he has been in the news quite a bit lately. Ordinarily, people don't even think about who the Secretary of State might be, but this is a time of new beginnings, new stuff happening every day. And the Secretary of State's office has issued on its website a how to regarding Louisiana mail in voting, which I'd like to share with you now. So here it is.
This video will demonstrate how to properly fill out an absentee ballot in Louisiana. This is how your ballot will arrive. It will say Official Election Mail at the top and will be from your Parish Registrar of Voters. Inside, you will find your return envelope, your ballot affidavit envelope, instructions on how to vote absentee by mail, and your official absentee ballot. The instructions for absentee voting by mail provide step-by-step instructions for how to cast your vote. Please read over the instructions before you mark your ballot and before you fill out the affidavit flap. When marking your ballot, make sure to use a blue or black ballpoint pen or a lead pencil. Make sure that the bubble is filled in completely. Do not use check marks or X's. The number of choices you're allowed to vote for each office is listed directly under the office title. For example, vote for one. For some offices, multiple candidates may be selected. You do not have to vote for the maximum number of candidates for your vote to count. For example, if the race for alderman is a vote for 3, you can vote for 1, 2, or 3 candidates. Some ballots may have races on the backside of the page, and some ballots will be on 2 or 3 pages. After you fill out your ballot, place it in the ballot affidavit envelope and seal it. Next, you must completely fill out the affidavit flap. In Section 1, you must write in the date of election. Next, provide your full name, parish, residential address, and ward and precinct. You can find your ward and precinct information on both the envelope you received your ballot in, as well as on the return envelope. Your parish registrar of voters may have placed a label on the affidavit flap with your name and address already provided. In that case, you will not need to print your name, address, or ward and precinct, but you will need to complete the rest of the affidavit flap. Don't forget to provide your mother's maiden name.
In Section 2, you will need to sign your affidavit flap in the presence of a witness. Anyone can serve as your witness.
Sign the affidavit flap in the box labeled Voter Signature or Mark and print your name below your signature. Finally, your witness must also sign the affidavit flap in the box labeled Witness's Signature, and they must print their name below their signature. Section 3 is completed only if you are entitled to and received assistance in voting your absentee ballot. If you received assistance, the person who assisted you must sign, print their name, and describe their relationship to you. If you did not receive assistance, leave Section 3 blank. Do not tear off the affidavit flap. It must be attached to the ballot envelope when it is returned to your parish registrar of voters. Place your ballot affidavit envelope into the return envelope. The return envelope will have a pre-printed label with your name, address, ward and precinct number, and voter registration number on it. Make sure you seal the return envelope.
You can return your ballot by mail, but don't forget to put postage on your return envelope before you place it in the mail. You can also return your ballot in person by hand delivering the envelope to your parish registrar of voters. If you have questions, please refer to the instructions included in your ballot. Call 800-883-2805 or contact your parish registrar of voters. If you provide false information on your affidavit flap, you may be subject to a fine of not more than $2,000 or imprisonment for not more than 2 years, or both, for knowingly making false statements.
All right. So that's about the information that was given by the Secretary of State's office and is available on the internet for you to review at your leisure. But what we'll next talk about in detail is the law that requires ballots to be mailed out 45 days ahead of time. Also, we'll talk more about the rules for Louisiana, where we don't just get ballots just mail willy-nilly. You know, they have to be requested at some point or the other, and then you're able to proceed. But we'll look to community advocate and activist Pat Bryant to go into that deeper discussion, and we'll tell you more about our Secretary of State next time. As we go forward, we ask that you really, really evaluate, watch, and see what's going on where our voting process is concerned, nationally as well as locally. And we look forward to getting back with you later. And as I said, we'll be talking with activist Pat Bryant. If you'd like to do a little research about him, many of you know him from his decades of work in environmental justice. But voting rights has been on his radar for many, many years. And we want to let him talk with us. Let's explore his mind and find out some of the issues where our voting rights are concerned, not only in Louisiana, but around the nation. Also, we look forward to that. We look forward to catching up a little bit on some of the Stephanie Anthony missions. And one of them that I want to go into some detail about is our mission in Pakistan, which is about 6 years old now. We want to help them to build a church. The Bible study was started out as just a Bible study, has grown, and we try to gather money so that we can order Bibles in Urdu, that's their native language, and also we need to get some musical instruments because they are having church service as well as Bible class, and the Sunday school teacher has had her baby now, and so Sunday school classes will be resuming soon, and we hope that we'll be able to raise a little money for materials of instruction. But also, the most important thing that we're striving to do now is to help them in getting together their money to buy land to start building a church. Sometimes, most of the time they meet on rooftop, like the Bible says, a no-top hall. But of course, when it's raining, when there's inclement weather, then it's very difficult for them to meet. They're squishing in people's homes, and we're in the midst. They're in the midst of a, the pandemic, just like we are. Just they have a less. And for anybody that sent us funds for rice, we just thank you so much. Thank you. And we will be doing another sending money for rice and other staples for the food drive in December. So this year, every year we try to send some money for gifts, and the gifts are not there for the children, but we never are able to raise enough for toys. We send money and they get the caps, woolen caps, gloves, and socks. And that's the Christmas presents, so they're very, very practical. So this December, we'll be sending funds for food and for the Christmas gift. They have a Christmas party. So we'll be sending, the food that'll be consumed right then and the food they'll take home. And the kids get something warm for Christmas. Also, we'll continue on, send gifts of any kind to Cash App, the $ S Anthony Missions with an S, and any amount would be very most appreciated. All right, so next time we come with you to Let's Talk Some More, it'll be on voting, and we'll be focusing in on the state of Louisiana and the challenges we face where voting is concerned coming up to this most important election. We thank you for joining us, and please continue to support our Sunday missions. God bless and keep you.